we've been in the 90s before. We've been in the hundreds, but the transition when you go from 70s to 90s very quickly, it catches you off guard. We will be looking at moderate heat risk as we move through the weekend with temperatures in the low 90s, so please be careful. This will affect most individuals sensitive to heat, especially around the Sacramento area. You can see that orange flare there, and areas around Yuba City. You're also seeing it in between toward the Delta, between Stockton and San Francisco, so please take care of yourselves. Make sure you're staying hydrated as well. Local waterways. I know a lot of people say, well, let's go to local waterways, but they're running cold, high, and fast right now. The Sacramento River at about 60 degrees. American, right below Folsom, is 53 degrees right now. San Joaquin, Stockton, 66, 53 degrees in Tuolumne. Very cold temperatures for those waterways. Please, I can't stress this enough. Please be safe. Be careful out there. And of course, those splash pads, always a good option. Sierra Foothill water is 33 to 48 degrees. Right now in the Big Mountain backyard, you're looking at very warm temperatures in the mid 80s, 84 in Modesto, but it's feeling even hotter with the dryness out there. That humidity has really dropped. Marysville at 87 with 61 degrees right now in Tahoe. So what to expect through this weekend? Well, we're looking at winds slowing. They're still a little breezy out there right now, but as we move into the weekend, slowing down just a bit. Heat up begins. We're already feeling it now, but 90s arrive tomorrow, so please prepare for the heat risk. Now, currently, because the low is still centered just east of us, we're getting the winds coming in from the east here from the foothill spots with the high pressure system in place. Zooming in, we're looking at clear skies overhead. This will continue for us as we move through the week and into next week as well. With your futurecast winds, you can see the winds really coming downhill and downslope there. And then we're looking at about 15-mile-per-hour winds expected. A little bit of a pickup Friday evening as you're seeing them still coming in from the north and then the northeast here coming down slope. So again, right around 5 to maybe 15-mile-per-hour winds, but there really is a cutoff from Sacramento north. As we move to Saturday night, we get the transition now. We get some cooler air coming in from just offshore there onshore as we'll get a little bit of a pickup from that Delta breeze for ourselves. So it'll be nice to lift those windows up Saturday evening, let some cool air in. Now, taking a look at our 500 millibar chart, half the atmosphere here, you can see this big ridge building overhead. A lot of that heat going to make its way onshore for us and overhead as we move into the weekend and Sunday. Yes, Mother's Day, still looking at temperatures near 90 degrees. Finally, moving toward next week, we get a little bit of a break, start dropping down to the mid to upper 80s for a lot of spots, especially further north. And then finally, as we move toward Wednesday, again, a little bit more of that heat up headed our way. So just kind of expect to be in the upper 80s, low 90s for pretty much the next week. We're looking at lower foothill spots. Angels Camp at 82, 78 in Groveland, 89 in Ione, with Forest Hill at 78 degrees tomorrow. Your 10-day forecast right around the low 90s to upper 80s for the next week. But as we start getting toward Thursday of next week, that is where we kind of catch a little bit of a break, even dropping down to the low 80s by that following Sunday.
California weather is a land of extremes.
From dangerous heat, droughts, and wildfire,
to severe storms, flooding, and mountains of snow.
Plus, the occasional tornado.
Keeping you prepared takes a team.
We have decades of experience forecasting this diverse region.
Our job doesn't stop at the forecast.
We investigate what's happening to our climate so you can be ready.
Helping you prepare for today and stay safe tomorrow. With a weather team you can trust, only on ABC 10.
Hi, I'm Alex Bell. Join me weeknights at 6:30 on To The Point. Instead of just reporting on the problems, we cut through the noise and look for solutions. We're not afraid to investigate local stories. We're not afraid to include different perspectives. We're not afraid to hold those in power accountable. This is your community, and it's my community too, and we're here to make it better for everyone. Join me, Alex Bell, on To The Point, weeknights at 6:30, only on ABC 10.